Good morning, everyone. It's bright and early here where I am in San Bernardino, California, and I am here to give you my weekly weight loss surgery update. I decided to split them. I'm going to do my weight loss surgery update on Thursdays because my weight loss surgery was on Thursday, and so it's like an even week. And then I'm going to do a keto update on Sundays because that's when I started keto, is on a Sunday. So today let me give you my stats. I am 41 years old. I had weight loss surgery on July 6th, 2017, and with Dr. Fedorka at San Bernardino, St. Bernardine's Medical Center, and with Kaiser Permanente. And my highest weight ever was 365 pounds. And my surgery weight was 332 pounds, and today I am 234.4. So, hooray! And I am excited because my weight was actually down today, and if you followed my last couple of videos, you know it was like staying the same. So it was down today from yesterday, which is wonderful, and I am very excited about that. So, but what I do is I take weight every day, and it is actually maintained the same since last week. So my weight today is 224.4, which is on the average the same as it was last week, and day to day. Let me see. I actually didn't do that stat from last week to today. It is down actually exactly the same. So last week on the day I was 223.4, and my average last week was 224.4. So I am the same on average, and I am the same in the day to day. And so that's that. I don't know why it has stayed the same, because I've been strict keto all week, and as you know from my other videos, if you've been watching them, that's really like a big mystery to me why at around 229 it really stayed the same, and now around 224 it's really staying the same. So I hope this isn't like an every 5 pound trend, because that would really suck to go through this maintaining every 5 pounds. So I'm hoping for better next week. More on stats. So I actually did my stats wrong. So let's ask Alexa. Alexa, what is 365 minus 224.4?
365 minus 224.4 is 140.6.
Okay, so it's a...
Did that answer your question?
Yes. So it's a total loss of 140.6 and a since surgery loss of, it would be 107.8. So 140.6 and 107.8 since surgery. And if you haven't been following me, let me tell you real quick. My lowest weight ever was 172.2, and so I had that regained there, and that my lowest weight ever was in around November of 2018. Yes, around November of 2018, and then I gained in 2019 up until around August. I was gaining like 6 pounds a month, and then it slowed down to where in the beginning of 2020 I was about 236.8, and then I sort of maintained between 230 and 235 there until I started keto on July 12th, and I started losing again slowly for keto. You know, for keto it should be going a lot faster than it is. It's been about an average of 2 pounds a week, which is a little discouraging, but the keto has helped my mental health so much. It's worth it. So anyway, so those are my stats, and my goal weight is to get to 182.5, because that's when I think I looked really great. When I was, I mean, believe it or not, because 172 kind of still sounds a lot, but I looked kind of sickly. My head is huge. It's hard to tell because I've got all this hair going on, but my head is really big. And so when I was at 172, I kind of looked like a toothpick, and I was looking a little sickly actually, which I didn't really realize at the time, but when I gained some weight, my best friend told me, and she promised to tell me. She wasn't being mean. She promised to tell me. And so I have pictures of myself at 182.5 when I think I really looked good. I really looked healthy and I really looked thin. And also 182.5 is exactly half my body weight from when I was my heaviest. So that would be just, it's just like a cool, I realize it's sort of arbitrary, but it's a cool number to have. So anyway, I was taking daily videos. I had a really, really bad day yesterday. I was really depressed and I was kind of in bed all day. And so I didn't take any videos yesterday, but I have videos from Tuesday that I'd like to share where I actually cook a keto thing. So it's like my first cooking video, and it's really not great as far as cooking videos go. But I show you how I make my keto chocolate peanut butter fat bombs. And then there's some other stuff in there, and so that was really great. On Tuesday I had a really fantastic day, but then Wednesday sucked, and then I had really, really bad nightmares last night. Like really, I struggle with nightmares really bad. I have PTSD, and I struggle with PTSD nightmares. And one of my nightmares was, and I've talked about this before on my channel, was of eating all the carbs. I got really, really drunk in my nightmare, like on really sweet, sugary stuff, really drunk, and then I just couldn't stop eating carbs, and it was particularly pancakes, and I was going from restaurant to restaurant eating nothing but pancakes, and which is like, you know, as carby as it gets, right? Like you're just eating straight up flour basically, and I just couldn't, like, I couldn't stop. And then, like, I would eat all these pancakes, and then I would go, like, the restaurant would have, like, a display case with donuts, and I'd be, like, picking out donuts to eat and eating those between eating the pancakes, and it was, you know, obviously it was a nightmare. So, I had a really tough night with nightmares, and it's very hot in the house, is if you've been watching the videos, you hear me bitch about all the time because our air conditioner is broken, and so I didn't sleep well because of that. And it just was a real rough night, but I'm feeling okay, you know, a little worn out from that, but I'm feeling okay this morning, like I can get back on the horse and go swimming today, hopefully, and do, you know, be productive. I stayed on my eating plan yesterday just fine. I think I'm supposed to eat 16 carbs a day, because I haven't been active, and so my calorie intake is set at like 1,300, and my carb intake, my carb intake is set at 16 because it's a percent for keto. It's a percentage of your calories. So I ate 19, and my goal is to keep it at 16, but my for real goal is to keep it under 20. Normally I'm able to keep it around 14, but yesterday I was having, you know, since I was sad, I was having a real munchy day, and I managed to keep it under 19, and I managed to keep my calories under 1,300, so that's awesome. Because when I was not eating keto, I was like, you know, obviously I was gaining weight, so I was up around 2,000 calories a day of just junk, just carby junk. So anyway, these are the videos from Tuesday, and I will be back with you just very shortly after that to say goodbye. So there you go. Oh, I also forgot to say real quick, pardon my dirty refrigerator where your hands go. I noticed in the video it's all filthy. I cleaned it after I saw the video, but you gotta give me some slack. I'm legally blind, and sometimes I don't see something as subtle as that until it's like right up in my face. So please forgive my dirty refrigerator. How embarrassing. Anyway, okay, now to the videos. Hello everyone, it is 10 o'clock and I made it through my first 16-hour fast. Yay! So I'm actually doing intermittent fasting now, day 1. So and that is much, much easier than trying to do a 12 and 12 and not eating in the middle of the day, because I get hungry and I just start thinking about it and I can't stop thinking about it. So that's what we're doing. So I am eating my breakfast now at 10 o'clock, which is a cafe latte premier protein shake, breakfast of bariatric champions. And these are wonderful. This is actually, to me, the by far the best tasting shake by far, but you have to be careful because they have caffeine in them. So I have a tendency to get over caffeinated easily. So, and I had coffee this morning to kind of quell the hunger, any hunger I might have had. So we'll see if I get like really gnarly over caffeinated later today. So I'll keep you posted on that. But they're so yummy. They're hard to resist, really. And then I am having two Slim Fast Keto Fat Bombs like I had yesterday. And those are yummy, as I said yesterday, and do have at least one healthy thing in them. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about bariatric vitamins. When I first started surgery, I was on Bariatric Advantage, and those were wonderful. The chewable ones, they were fantastic. They did me great service. Sorry guys, I can't stop playing with my hair. It's so yucky from swimming. Anyway, but I had to switch because they got way too expensive, like way too expensive. So I went to another vitamin, and I can't remember the name of it, from Amazon, and then my iron went like crazy high. So at my 2-year checkup, my iron was like super high, which I know is like the opposite problem most bariatric patients have. So but I kept taking it for a while because I didn't know what else to do. And then I had to switch. I found this other one, which is even cheaper than that, called Bariatric Choice, once daily bariatric vitamins, Bariatric Choice. And these are even a little cheaper than the other ones were. I got them on Amazon, and they, my iron went back down to where it's supposed to be. So I still have really strong iron, but it's not like way over the top ridiculous. So apparently those other pills had a little bit too much iron in them for me, which if you have low iron, maybe something to check out that they might actually help with that. But if you're prone to higher iron, or you don't have an iron problem and you don't want to get one, and you can't afford the Bariatric Advantage, which I still think are the gold standard, then these Bariatric Choice are a good choice. And anyway, so I just thought I'd let you know what kind of supplements I take. I take these, and I take a calcium with lunch and dinner, because you can't take it with the bariatric vitamins because the iron and the calcium cancel each other out, which was something I learned in bariatric class, which is a really important thing to learn. And I take digestive enzymes and fish oil, and I'll maybe show those on the next video. So, okay, anyway, that's it for right now. I will check up with you later today. Okay, so let's have another heart-to-heart, because something came up that just in my mind that I wanted to talk about with you guys. Yesterday on my Twitter feed and in therapy and just everywhere, the topic of forgiveness came up. And how do you all feel about that are struggling with regain after weight loss surgery? How are you all feeling about forgiving yourselves for that regain, for allowing it to happen when I'm sure we were all just so sure it wasn't going to happen to us? I know I was so positive that it wasn't going to be me, it wasn't going to be my life. So, you know, like with me, I feel like I'm not fully prepared to forgive myself, because I think about things that I was doing with food that it's like, what did I expect to happen? You know, did I expect to eat all the Starbucks lemon cake I wanted and like not gain weight back? Like, so I'm having trouble kind of forgiving myself for doing what I know was wrong and was going to lead to weight gain, and doing it anyway. And then like being mad because I gained, not mad, but like being all upset because I was gaining weight. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have trouble, I think, forgiving myself totally for that, because, you know, there's this thing like you're supposed to believe that you're doing the best you can do always, and I don't agree with that at all, because you're not. Like, you know, some days you are doing the best you can do, but some days you're really not. And like when I was ordering, you know, food that I knew would lead to weight gain, or eating it in amounts that I knew would lead to weight gain, like perfectly conscious of what I was doing, and then getting upset because I gained weight, like that was not the best I could do. That was not the best I could do. And I have some issues with perfectionism, so that's going to be hard to let go. So, you know, I'd love to hear your thoughts on forgiveness and self-forgiveness, and in the context of regain, or in the context of anything else. Anyway, so that's just my little heart to heart for today. Maybe there'll be more, but that's the one that's on my mind right now. This is Oliver. Oliver is dying of heat like the rest of us. It's a little after noon and 91 degrees in the house. See, he just can't get comfortable. And poor guy, he's been glued to me like he's covered in super glue for the past couple of days. And normally he hangs out with the Fandamily in the living room, but he's been glued to me because I think I'm his mama, and I think he thinks that I can relieve his suffering somewhat. So I think I'm gonna put on, he has a cooling vest. It's like a cooling towel, but he wears it. And I think we're gonna go put that on right now. So he hates it because it's wet, but it really stops his panting and helps him be more comfortable. So, and then we're gonna lie down for a little while because I work from home, and that's my privilege, is to be able to take a little nap in the middle of the day. And Ollie, see, he's so hot he won't even give me the time of day, even though he's glued to my side. Ollie, there he is. There's his beautiful face. All right, go back to sleep, son. See you later. It's 6 outside, and it's getting pretty spooky out here. Spooky, spooky. Apparently, it's raining in the mountains and hailing in the desert. So it's wet and crispy all around us, and we're kind of actually hoping that we get some good stuff because we need it real bad. But anyway, spooky weather, monsoon weather. This is the mix for the chocolate peanut butter fat bombs, and you can't really taste the peanut butter, so basically they're like chocolate fat bombs with coconut on them. Pardon the beeping, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning going on. Anyway, there's cocoa powder, coconut oil, hemp seeds, PB Fit powder, vanilla, heavy cream, and it's supposed to be stevia, but I put erythritol in it instead because I think stevia is disgusting. So I have succeeded so far in making a huge mess. But I have to, you're supposed to make this into balls, but it's so hot in the house, the coconut oil is total liquid. So I have to put it in the fridge for like 20 minutes to get it firmed up enough to make balls out of it. So I'll let you know when I get there what it turns out of the refrigerator. It's hardened up quite a bit. And so now I'm going to roll it, and I have to do it really, really fast because of the heat, so it doesn't just go and melt again. So I'm going to roll it and dip it in the coconut, and then I'll show you. They're all finished, and I'm about to put them in the freezer. Frankly, I think that the coconut is gilding the lily a little bit, and maybe was meant to make them look better and really not have anything to do with how they taste. So in the freezer they go for 20 minutes, and they'll be ready. So anyway, that's that. 20 minutes and they'll be ready, and I can eat them, though I'm not going to eat them until dinner time. Okay, so those were the videos from Tuesday. I will come back to you on Sunday with my keto and regain update. It'd be a little more specific about keto and what my keto loss is and all that jazz. And maybe take some more dailies in between. I don't know if I'll be doing like an everyday post. I'll just see how it goes. So wish me a better day today, please, and everybody say prayers that these nightmares stop, because it's been real rough. And I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday. Weekend's almost here. Hang in there, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye bye.